When people see Ankole the first time, they normally just see the horns, but it's so much more.
I normally see the capital expenses first.
I see the responsibility of each animal.
I see everything that still needs to be checked, recorded and reported.
I see the pedigree, the genetics and the next possible generation.
And that is why the Kilima Horned Heritage program needs all of us. Ankole really to me is, they've been on this planet for thousands of years, since the beginning of Egypt, and they are still here, and there should be a specific reason for that. They're not extinct, and it's also what an absolute privilege to be able to breed with history in the now and looking to the future in terms of all the questions they could possibly answer, global warming, etc. Hello. Normally one purchases a specific thing with the result in mind. I just saw the Ankole, fell in love and bought it, and I think the ignorance probably is now paying off. If I'd known then what I know now, I would probably have gone in less aggressive and over a longer period of time. One can invest in Ankole at any specific time. I think the most important thing that is relevant is that you have to have a lot of patience. If you've got deep pockets, then obviously buy more from the beginning. But if you want to start small, I started with 1 bull and 2 female animals, which I bought on a silent auction. I didn't even buy it on the live auction. And that's how I started with my program. 6 years down the line, and I'm surrounded by Ankole. Obviously, I've had a big, huge acquisition that I did through Embryo Plus, which I'm very proud of. And that's also paying off, but it keeps the cash flow locked in at this point in time. I want people to remember Kilima Horned Heritage as Sareta Skitter was the owner or is the owner, and that everything was done above board ethically. I want them to understand and say that I delved very deep into the genetic pools. I really went and I looked at different pairings that one could utilize, and I also looked at depth, and that I was patient, because legacy is built over time. It's not an overnight thing. So if you want to get involved in Ankole, I would definitely say to you, if you don't have patience and you don't have the resilience to stay with the breed, you're going to really run into a problem. This is not an overnight getting rich scheme. This is really passion, legacy, resilience, and your focus should be absolutely laser sharp.
My mom has these plans for in 10, 20 years. And I think they were exceptional, but it's my responsibility to usually manage and, get everything together, whether it's feed or camping or water systems or whatever the case might be. Capital expenses usually makes me nervous because it is a decision or expense that you do today that might only reflect in 2 to 3 years. It's also, hard managing all the different projects across all the group of companies, the infrastructure, new facilities, a new auction, venue. So that is something that makes me nervous to know that are we making the right decision right now for in 10 years' time. But after all of the capital expenses, I am seeing the fruits of the labor that my mom has, induced into the companies. And you know what? It's amazing to see that, but it never ends.
So historically we use this for a wedding venue, but I want to change the entire space in the most amazing auction facility, and this is where we're going to have it. Just envision this. So if there's steel structures between the pillars and then just glass volume, everywhere just glass, 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 with a very high-pitched roof, air conditioning system, so that if you sit in here, you're actually inviting the outside inside the venue. So that's what I'm really thinking. So that would allow people to, if we've got the pens where we're going to keep the Ankole, so I'm going to actually bring all the Ankole that I'm selling on this auction down there, so that
wow.
you can actually see them from here. So in different camps we'll have the different Ankole. So on our way here, on the game viewer, people would be able to stop and then interact with the Ankole and then drive all the way up, and we'll meet them after being registered. The registration takes part or place there, and then they come up, and this would be the auction facility. What do you think?
I think it's great. I think the Vanguard auction in 2031 for Kilima Horned Heritage means a lot, since this will be the first auction they are hosting at Kilima Private Game Reserve in Spa. And this is a huge opportunity to show our vision to the rest of the breeders and to show what Kilima Horned Heritage program is made of. So my mother usually sees a catalogue with beautiful Ankole. I usually see a long list of things to do: the Wi-Fi, the generators, the air conditioning, the bathrooms, the parking, and about 400 things that can go wrong. So this auction that we are hosting is giving us the opportunity to create something so unique, and it will be our first time as host and how we will be remembered as host of the first auction that is being presented by Kilima Horned Heritage.
It is also quite intimidating. I mean, Benedia just referred to how many things can go wrong. Of course, that scares me, but we are up for the challenge and we cannot wait to host it. We've got about more or less 4 years and a bit to prepare for this.
My role as director on the Kilima Horned Heritage program ensures that everything is stabilized, everything runs smoothly. Your vaccinations, your feed and fodder, the water, the irrigation systems, the fences in the camps, the overview of the workers, the overview of the breeding program of the Ankoles. This light fence, you know you are just as strong as your workers at the end of the day. So as a leader on this farm with my workers, is to motivate them, to have passion for the breed, for the Ankoles, and to laugh about it and to work hard with them. It's not a normal cattle. You can't work like a Buran, for instance, with them. They have that feistiness in them. They are a bit more aggressive cows at the end of the day, but that's what I love with them.
Iris has a very big responsibility when it comes to decision making. So it's important for me to ensure that he has all the facts and that nothing slips through the cracks. So communication between Iris and myself has to always be open, honest, and information needs to be delivered fast and timelessly. Facts that matter when it comes to breeding Ankole would be if anything goes wrong with the animal, ensuring that vaccination dates are up to date. So I would keep the record of when was an Ankole last vaccinated, ensure that it's done in time. Iris is on the farm a lot. I'm in the office more than he is. So I keep track of the actual records and then ensure that Iris gets the information in time for us to keep up to that standard.
My plan for the Vanguard auction, the animal's health is up to date, the vaccination's up to date, the right bull with the right cow at the end of the day, proper good genetics. We have diversity in our genetics, so we need to ensure that there is, for everyone on the Ankole Society, you must have an Ankole for everyone's needs.
So I think the first thing that normal people see, and I'm not talking about breeders, is the horns. What I see is what is behind the animal, and that is bloodlines, genetics, the structural correctness of the animal, the fertility, what pairing would be the best. So we've built a phenomenal relationship with Embryo Plus. They help us speed up the process. So there's 2 ways that we breed Ankoles. So on the farm we do it in a natural way, where we will allocate 1 bull to a group of cows and then he would impregnate them. So you wait the 9 months and they calve. Embryo Plus has helped us. So they come to our farm and they take our cows and they do OPUs. So they take the genetics of that cow And then we have semen straw, so it's the genetics of the bulls. And they create embryos, and then they take that embryo and they transfer it into a surrogate cow. So that speeds up the process for us quite a bit. Instead of just having one pairing where you have to wait the natural way for 9 months, you can do 10 of them in a surrogate, and within 9 months there would be 10 calves. It's taught me a lot of patience, because you do the pairings and you won't see tomorrow what you did 2-3 years back. It takes a time. It's not an immediate return. So for me, that interests me the most.
I think from Kilima Private Game Reserve and Spa's perspective, for us it's the opportunity to take the Ankole story far beyond the breeding camp. Often guests arrive, they know very little about the breed, and they obviously also have the opportunity to then engage and book on a guided guest experience tour, which is very popular.
Okay, so it's a short drive. We're on our way to see the Ankole. Mila, do you know what Ankole are?
No,
What do you think they are?
I think they are cows with big horns.
The funny part about it is that after the day's excursions, we'll sit around the fire, or in the evenings, after known very little, they would sit with thousands of photos in a gallery, and all of them has chosen a favorite animal that they want to take home. So it creates great memories. I think from a 5-star perspective and all the service offerings and treatments that you can have and enjoy at Kilima Private Game Reserve and Spa, we have the Kukura Spa, which is obviously a flagship spa. We offer your superior luxury units, accommodation, beautifully that complements 5-star, but recently added 3 glamping tents in all essence of the word, which is called The Outpost at Kilima. Nice tented experience, but fully glammed. And it's recently become more and more popular with all our guests. Our chef, Chef Elliot, has been with us over 13 years now. So there's really something for everyone. This is really a relaxed area. People enjoy to just bring a book, reconnect with nature, and return rejuvenated back to home or to work.
Yeah, because of foot and mouth disease, we are currently in an active area, so you need to have a controlled environment and station in the entry of your farm. So we have this FMD station over here, so the cars can go through, thoroughly through here, and it can be cleansed with any bacteria and virus on top of your car or inside your car. That's why we have the food bars as well. The biological asset value of the farm is just way too much to risk it at the end of the day. Yeah, genetics takes years and years to develop. I'm not going to risk that at all for negligence.
Yes, and then that's why record keeping, access control, ensuring that all the visitors, staff, any suppliers follow the protocol and understand why they're doing it. The responsibility is not only on management and the veterinarian. Every single person needs to do their part. The staff, everybody needs to understand that entry into the cattle areas, the game areas, it has to be controlled. Therefore, it's everybody's responsibility.
Well, I think from the lodge side, complementing the farm, it is very, very important for us to maintain. You will fill in an indemnity form prior to your arrival.
Welcome to Kilima Private Game Reserve and Spa. Very nice to meet you. If you could just sanitize your hands, please.
Let's just think about something. What single word could describe or would describe Kilima Horned Heritage?
I'll go for a deep sense of patience to go through the motions, day by day, inch by inch, patience, because then you will reap the fruit.
I would say one single word for me will be resilience.
I would say consistency.
Possibility.
Responsibility. And what do you say?
I would think experience.
What is the last thoughts on an amazing day?
To have my mother here on the farm with me and to see the operational side.
I think I'm looking forward to the future.
But yeah, I watch this from the perimeter, and I can tell you when there's a fire in the belly of a beast, that's the thing that you need. I've been about this world for 70 years, and I experienced Kilima Horned Heritage. There's definitely huge fire, like we have here tonight in this beast. So they will not survive, they will thrive. I tell you that.
Sharing the same love and passion for Ankole with everyone around the fire.
For me, it was just truly experiencing and not only witnessing, but the true passion everybody really have for the Ankole. And they are absolutely amazing. And I believe that the team, we have brilliant communication, and everybody is really, really determined to make this the absolute best. And it's exciting. It's just so exciting.
You always see the experience and the lasting memories when they leave the lodge, and it's really a privilege from the lodge side.
We see the history, we see the responsibility, we see the work, we see the future, and we see the legacy.